My husband and I have been going to Schweitzer for going on 9 years now. We're both involved in a Sunday school class, Lost and Found. I've directed the handbells. I've participated in many Bible studies that have gone on in this church, and I think one of the biggest things that I've been involved in was helping create and launch the Jobs for Life program that's here at Schweitzer. I underwent a lot of verbal and other abuse in my home, and it created a sense of unworthiness in myself, feeling like I didn't belong, and wanting to belong, but just sure that I didn't belong, and wanted to be a part of something, but never really feeling like I fit in. And I can't tell you how many times I would go to a quiet place and pray to God to take my life because I thought it was unworthy, and if my parents didn't love me, how could God love me? And so because of that, I took a whole bottle of aspirin in order to end my life. But as you could see, it failed, or I failed. But I wish I could say that that cry for help was heard. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I received one of many notes that I usually get from my mother, and she ended it with one of her phrases that she usually uses towards me, which "You're just nothing but a lazy, no good SOB." For I created your inmost being. I knit you together in your mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. And that night at practice, somebody gave a testimony on how those words and that changed their lives. And it started to seep into me, and I really wanted to sing that song at both services at church that next Sunday. So I got up early that Sunday and to go to church to be able to sing at both services because I thought the words of the song were so beautiful. Unfortunately, we were running a little late and I didn't get there in time in order to sing, so I sat in the front pew, which is where I like to sit. And as the choir sang the song, I could feel this little sense of peace coming over me as they were singing it. And then afterwards, the pastor got up to preach, and the title of his sermon when he read it was "Lazy, No Good for Nothing." And I have to admit, instead of hearing my mother's voice and being filled with fear or the unworthiness, that peace that I had felt from the song just grew. All I can say, for the first time in my life, I felt like a whole person. And the tears just flowed, but they weren't tears of sorrow. They were just pure tears of pure joy and healness and wholeness. And like I said, I wish I could explain what it really was. So you might say our mission is relationships. The relationships we create is the missions of what God has had to us, so that others may come to know His love and grace. And so that's why I come to Schweitzer, because this is a community of believers who really believe that the mission of Schweitzer United Methodist Church is relationships and helping others to find God's love. My name is Kim Hammons, and this is just the beginning of my story.